Don't come outside. Oh, he's having some trouble. Oh, shit. The problem is he can't even go on the, he can't even, oh man, we can't, I gotta do my good deed. I don't even know if this is a good deed. I'm helping someone else lose a job right now. Come here, buddy. Stop, I'm gonna help you. You're welcome. You're going, oh man. Will he make it through there? No, he's not gonna make it. We gotta help him again. Come on. Keep going. Yep, go straight. I forget that these things are radio controlled. Stop. There you go, you're good. Bro, his little alarm went off. He's got a... Oh, man. You're good. Oh my God, bro. Our good deed for the week. Let's go. Oh man, that's something right there, huh, folks? Folks, we are back out here in the beautiful streets of Los Angeles. No place I'd rather be riding than today. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to see. A lot of things going on right now. So let's get straight into it. First, a couple days ago, I went to MacArthur Park as a federal raid was happening right here in LA. Crazy as that sounds, it's not even like an uncommon thing, it seems like, really, for that to be happening. There's definitely gonna be more of those over the next coming months, if I had to guess. Olympics coming up, World Cup coming up, mayoral election coming up. LA's gonna have a new mayor in just a couple of months. Well, technically not till December, because if there is a new mayor, then I won't be actually like taking office until December, but the election is in June, which is in 1 month. Speaking of things happening in June, on June 1st, that is the last day if you want to enter for a chance to win an Ultra Bee, the same bike I am out here riding today. That ends in just a couple weeks. It looks identical to this bike, except I haven't been riding it. It's just been sitting, waiting to be won and delivered to somebody's doorstep. If you're interested in entering for a chance to win.
Can I ride it?
Can you ride it? Yeah. You don't even know how to ride this thing, man. Hicksfam.com, that is a top pinned comment, top link in the description. As you're hearing this right now, head over there. Basically, head over to the website, make any purchase, you are automatically entered. June 1st is gonna come around. 2 days after that, I pick a winner, I send the bike straight to their doorstep. Charger and all, don't need to pay for shipping. So I do suggest you get involved as you're hearing this. And don't wait, every time one ends, I hear people like, dang it, I should have entered, man. Because the thing is, somebody wins. Here's a photo of our last winner, posted up with all their gear. Shout out to James. What's going on? They honking at that guy? They're honking at the, I think they're honking at the robot. Dude, look at this truck. Big chillin'. Yeah, that was our last winner, and there will be a new one in just a couple weeks. So, anyways, now that we got that out of the way, what's going on in this part of the city? Well, this particular alley I'm riding down just got cleaned up, I think like yesterday or today. That was one of the previously worse ones. Still not like very pleasant by any means, but some of the sights I saw driving through here today, I was actually driving through this part of town on my way to somewhere else, and I saw some crazy stuff. We're gonna see if we can see it. We're also gonna go over to where the raids happened. That was last week, and that's the alley I was thinking of, not the one I just rode down. That was the one I was thinking of. We'll circle back and go to it. And we're gonna see how it's looking over there. Apparently, a lot of the stores have been damaged. Oh, it's right here to the right. I don't know why I'm all discombobulated with my sense of direction right now. Some of the stores got damaged. A lot of stores that were not necessarily even part of the raid got damaged. We're just gonna go see how that general area looks, because MacArthur Park is infamously one of the worst looking areas of all of LA. This comes as no shock to anyone if you are familiar with my channel, or even just LA in general. If you're not, well, about to see with your own two eyes, basically. Oh, mystery liquid. There's a train station. Back in the day, all this used to be vendors. Ever since, you know, well, times are changing, they started doing ice raids often. I haven't personally recalled seeing one in a while, though. They were doing them often for a while, and that's when people started to stop doing the whole vendor thing right here. I don't know, I guess it just got too risky. Maybe because they also still do it like right up here where we're going next. So I don't know exactly why they actually got particularly off of this stretch of road right here, but We may be about to find out. We always got to check the alley when we come through here. Here's the alley. So that's what's going on down there. You got to be a brave man to roll through there on an average weekday. You see how those three guys were looking at me and then they all looked to see what I was looking at? The only people who really go through there, what is even going on here? Dog, this poor bastard, bro, he got stuck. Look at this guy. You should. I was about to say, you just go, bro. He probably got so scared to watch me pull up to him. He was like, oh, this is what I've seen on Instagram. This is what they showed me on the reels. They just come up to your window and they just take everything you got. Oh man, MacArthur Park though, right here. It's kind of clean right here for one. Rare to see, even rarer to say. Usually this whole thing is just like, you can't even really describe it. It's like actual zombie land. I mean, it's still some questionable activities going on for sure, but nothing like we usually see. I mean, in general, it's really not looking that bad right here. On the other side of the street is where the raid happened. It was all up on this street right here. Primarily in these buildings, kind of that blue one that says Bonita Mall, I think, and also a little bit to that brick building to the right of that. We're gonna pop up on the curb right here, see if we can curb alert it for a minute, if that's possible. Excuse us. So if we go all the way on the curb right here, which is what I want to do, we're going to be constricted by this fence. It slows us down a lot, but we can kind of just see right here. Go ahead and get around this guy. Not much to see, honestly.
Hey, yeah, get out of here with that camera if I pop your ass.
Oh my God, no way. You know, that'd be a bad outcome. Can't lie. We are concerned about getting popped, but we're not getting out of here with that camera, unfortunately for her. Instead, we're just gonna go around here. That's funny, bro. What can you say? They don't want to be necessarily caught on camera doing the things they do out here. Unfortunately for them, there's this little thing called the Constitution, which allows me to ride around and record freely in public as much as I desire. So nothing will be putting a stop to that, simply put. Anyways, I mean, I don't know, there's not much to see around here. I wanted to come over here and check it out after the federal raid had just happened, and that's how it's looking. Not much of anything of interest besides the alley. We could probably go around and see the front side of that. Other than that, oh man, make sure to edit that out. That's crazy, bro. What the fuck? Oh man, no comment on that one. That is nuts. Got some sneakers for sale. All types of stuff for sale, actually. It's just like literally, you name it, it might be for sale. MacArthur Park area, it still looks pretty bad. To say the least, it still looks pretty bad. Bro, just the amount of sounds that came out at my ears at one time right there almost made me fall off the bike. I'm not joking. That shook me just a little bit. So there you have it. The main reason I came through here is because I think a lot of people thought that like, oh, a raid happened and then they cleaned it up. This area is like, as far as I'm concerned, unsalvageable. I cannot imagine a reality in which you come through here and it looks like nice, right? You don't see the things that we just saw. It doesn't really, it's inconceivable for me. Is it possible? I mean, I don't know, maybe, but like realistically, I just don't. One big problem is that like, say, even if you did like a massive sweep, like you took care of all this on the sidewalk and everything we just saw, like it was just gone, right? It's so ingrained in the culture of LA for people who like to indulge in these activities, it would naturally become the hub for it again. You know what I mean? Like, I think it would only be a matter of time, even if you completely clean the streets, even in like an inhumane way, we could even say, like you just rounded people up and we're like, you gotta go. Throw people's stuff away, get on this bus and take them somewhere, right? Whether you consider that inhumane or not is up to discussion, but point is, if they did that, I would give it like 6 months and you would see it back in the same state, if not similar, but slightly less of the same state. You know what I mean? I would put money on that. I'd put money on it, straight up. I had to think about it for a second, but yeah, I would genuinely put money on that one. I think we wanted to go one more street up. Crazy out here. We already got threatened. We got our life threatened once today. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 on on being threatened with violence just for being out on a bike ride in good old LA, right? That's the way it goes out here. I don't know what's going on that way, but here, this wall is basically a public bathroom on both sides. You gotta look equally at the ground and where you're going when you come down this street. Oh boy. Oh, well, we're stuck. We could turn around here. You know, I think we're just gonna turn around. I wanted to go up this alley, but I think we're just gonna go back the other way. I think we're gonna go back this way. I get like, yeah, I don't really have much else to say except that we can get through there. That's about all the commentary I have to offer about that. Anyways, I just really don't like stopping in these alleys out here. I mean, you heard an old girl, man. She was ready to go just for me looking at the area. All right, where to from here? There's a couple other little nooks. We're gonna go on a pretty lengthy adventure today. They got a trunk full of avocados. Y'all see that? And it's gonna start over here to the left. We're gonna continue on to the left. Gotta occasionally just stop and look around on this side of town. Like, this part of town is truly like, I don't really know how to put it, man. It's just weird, you know? Because if you're not from LA, right? You think of the hood, you're probably thinking like, you're thinking of like South Central. You're thinking of like, maybe even down to Compton, like that part of town, right? Here is not that. And we're like super close to downtown LA. So it's super weird to be in this part of town where it's like, I don't know, if something happens to you, like you are truly like you're screwed. You have the Rampart Division Police Department, which is right over there, but like you could be looking at like 20 to 30 minutes before they get to you, depending on what happened. They could probably be dealing with like 10 other violent crimes at the same time, or like property crimes, or you name it. So it's kind of like, you just don't, it's better to not have anything happen to you. Back in the day, I used to go down this alley. There's a reason that I don't anymore. There's a reason that I don't anymore. And we're still not going down it today. The reason why is that I want to say like a year and a half ago, there's a clip on this. I never really drew that much attention to it because, well, I just didn't really see the purpose of it. But I had a knife pulled on me as I was going up, but not necessarily like pulled on me and then approached with it. It was more like I was going through there and a guy was coming out of a tent, or came out of a tent. This is in a clip too. I don't even know the video because we were just done so many videos in these streets. But he came out and you could see in the clip, he brandishes a knife from his waist and I ride right past him. I'm talking about like inches away. So like, if he wanted to slash me or just like cut me right in the gut, like he easily could have, but he didn't. And at that point, I decided that I was gonna skip on that particular alley, because for all the things that we've done, all the riding we've gone through in places we probably shouldn't have, I really don't get that much trouble as far as like weapons being drawn on me. And that's one of the few times it has. So yeah, I think that says it all as to why I don't go through there anymore. So from here, we're just gonna cut, I don't even know where to, probably to South Central. We're gonna do a quick 10 freeway, South Central, try and hit everything today, because why not? So at the beginning of this ride, I mentioned the mayoral election, the new mayor, there's gonna be a new mayor in LA. Maybe the old mayor may stay, the incumbent Karen Bass, and maybe a new mayor. There's two front runners. There's, I think her name is Nithya, and then there's this guy named Spencer Bass. Why am I talking about this? I never talk about, you know, anything related to politics or the mayor or stuff like that on my channel at all. I just kind of show y'all what's going on in the city and how it looks, right? Which is its own form of whatever you want to call it, journalism. I don't know. Those two trucks are so sick, by the way. So why am I bringing this up? One of the candidates, the one named Spencer, he has been reposting my clips with some regularness too. He's been posting them on Facebook. He's getting millions of views, posting them on Facebook. Posted some on Instagram the other day to his story. I got a screenshot of that. When I did that, some of you guys hit me up on Instagram and say, this guy's been posting your clips for like months, by the way. And I was like, oh, if you think about it, it's very easy fodder for someone who like is trying to be mayor to just take my content and use it for that purpose, right? Does it put me in a tight spot or make me like seem like I'm swinging one way or the other? No, because you know, all content is fair use. Anyone can repost my clips. I don't really care who's posting my stuff, nor does it necessarily align me with one political party or the other. But here's the thing, a lot of people are asking me if I'm endorsing this guy for mayor, and I'm going to touch on that later on in the video, because oh my god, I thought this guy was just about to walk into traffic. That would have been crazy. Wait, I can't go this way, dude. I keep forgetting they shut this road off. It's such a pain in the ass. You got to go all the way around LA Live now. Did I see a reality in which the literal people running for LA mayor are using my content as tools for their content to get elected? Honestly, yes. I don't think it makes total sense if you think about it. The stuff I show is some of the most raw looks of LA you could possibly get. I mean, I'm literally out here, right? There's not much like magic editing. I'm like, the video is the video. So when it comes to how things are really looking in places where people typically wouldn't go, I do kind of show that, right? I do show that. I'm gonna wrap this little yap session up by saying this. I don't go everywhere. There are parts of LA that are nice, and well, I don't go to those places because these e-bikes aren't allowed there. That is one reason why I say whoever wins the bike I give away is for off-road use only. It's in the rules. You know, most places you can't just ride these bikes freely. You can in LA, but specifically in the places of parts in LA that I ride in. And that's not me saying that you should go do that. That's also not me declaring that that's what the law is. Check with the laws in your local state and city and jurisdiction. And I'm not speaking on behalf of the laws in LA by any means. There's a reason that I ride the places that I do, right? It's just so I don't get messed with by the cops primarily. The side effect is that it looks insane. And those two go together. It looks insane. And that's why the cops don't mess with me. Because of that reason. They have other things to deal with in the areas that I ride. Did I make any sense there? Let's see, where are we gonna go? I wanna go straight down Fig, but I think we're gonna go around through the fashion district.
It's okay, baby. You got it.
Nice, famous last words right there. Dang, look at that. Rolling. Like you gotta ride through the city, do it in style, right? Oh yeah, dip it, dude. On the Canago? Holy. It tells me he didn't buy that bike brand new when it came out. Buy it at all. Well, he maybe bought it. Value, unknown, uncertain. Go check it on the 10 freeway. It's been a minute since we've been over to this side of town. What's going on under here, bro? Look at this. They're kind of just setting up shop in this underpass now. It's kind of interesting. Got a little setup over there, setup right here. I'm masked up when he saw my camera. Man, folks, if you don't want to be filmed, don't come outside. Oh, he's having some trouble. I gotta do my good deed. I don't even know if this is a good deed. You're welcome. Come on, keep going. Stop. You're good. Let's go. We helped our robot friend. So when the AI takes over, I might get a pass. I don't know yet. That's something I highlight so often though, bro, is that was a robot food cart. What if it was a person in a wheelchair though? You know, you'd kind of be forced to off-road it a little bit. Like you'd have to go into the street or just hope you can ride over the stuff in front of you. If you're in like, I don't know, a motorized wheelchair, those are pretty common on this side of town, but holy, that's having a train come dead at you, that puts a little bit of chill in your spine. All right, the 10 freeway, our stomping grounds all of last year. This is how it's looking today. Not too bad, gotta say. Definitely seen it worse. They cleaned up this whole side. They cleaned up the massive encampment over here on the right. And oh, there's still a little bit going on. Oh, he's playing basketball. It's sick. This is another, in my eyes, irrecoverable road. You're gonna come down here and always see like some level of craziness going on, no matter what. Ironic because this is one of the best roads in the city for like photo shoots. I mean, look at the backdrop. The setting over here, buildings in the back is what it is. 2025 Ultra B. This is the best bike that money can buy still. I just keep standing on that because for the price, for the performance, for the comfort, for the reliability, it cannot be beat in my eyes. I don't know, it's so good. It's such a total package. I really enjoy riding it, and now I've been riding it pretty consistently. I get the hype. I understand why everyone's going nuts over this bike all of a sudden. I got the first Ultra B when it came out, actually. I think it was 2023 or 4. And back then I wasn't too crazy about it. It was just kind of like a bigger light B with a little bit more power. Hey, what's good? What's going on, man? How you doing, brother? You
got to go, Georgia?
I'm just on my journey, man. Where are you? You're on your second job today?
Over east today, bro.
That's right.
Go up a little bit, man.
Okay.
For sure, my
Hey,
bro.
ride safe, dude. It's good to see you.
My guy. Get it.
Yes, sir. Be safe out here, man. Let's go, bro. That's our security homie. We love that guy. So, if you're unfamiliar, he's a security guard at this place over here. Huh?
What kind of bike is that?
Surron.
Oh,
Yeah, you heard of him?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Ultra.
Yeah, we saw you Freeway and I told you. It goes more than 30 miles?
Like 60?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Badass, bro.
Thank you, guys. The amount of flack about calling these e-bikes is through the roof now. I understand it. It's just about it's about creating a distinction between the two classes of bike. Probably better for everyone involved to call them e-motos. It's just an extra syllable, you know? E-bikes is so much cleaner to say. This is where I was talking about, where the guy who we just talked to, this is the place that he's a security guard for throughout the day. As you can see, it's all torn down now. This is our facade building where we used to come and explore, if anyone remembers. But it's torn down now. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Assume they're gonna build more office space, maybe. I actually don't know. Before it was like offices. Fun fact, this is where I came and got my very first t-shirts printed over a decade ago. Before I did YouTube, before I did anything, I just made some t-shirts. They said Hicks Film on it back when I wrote with that name. Okay, I keep riding past here saying I'm gonna go down this. Today's the day, bro. We're gonna keep going down there later too. We have been riding past this alley right here for years. We finally have a chance to go through it, and today's the day. Today is the day. I can actually get all up in here. There's some, look at that, there's a hole right there. You can actually go in there if you wanted to. Interesting. Other side of the facade. So there used to be a big camp right here. That was, you know, getting some looks from the locals over there. Dude, I can't believe I'm actually going down this for the first time. This used to be completely full of people living in it, top to bottom. Now it's actually accessible. It's pretty sick too. On the right bike to do it. This thing is like, it's like floating on air riding through anything. Okay, well there's that. No, a little underwhelming, but you know, we got to see it. Anywho, moving on with our day. We're gonna go ahead and make a right, and then we're gonna go around this side of town. I don't know exactly how far I'm gonna venture today. Still trying to make my mind up. Basically everything I was just talking about just got pushed to right here. Not sure exactly why they pushed them to right there specifically. I think it's because, I don't know, maybe they just decided it was time to crack down so they could start working on that building. It's the only thing that makes sense to me, you know? Well, there's that side of the 10. I don't really feel like going through all the other stuff that we just know exactly how it looks. So we're going to do something a little different today. You know, usually we just go up and down all these. We can just assume that it looks bad, right? Let's assume that it still looks just as bad as it has the last few times we came through here. There is one little pocket I do want to check out though, and that's on the other side of town, kind of. Damn. Okay. That's the hit or miss alley. Sometimes you come by, it's clean. Sometimes it's worse than you've ever seen it before. There's very little any in between. That paints a broader picture of what goes on out here though. You do a homeless sweep, you kick everybody out, you clean their stuff up, you make the place squeaky clean. You come back a month later, it's even worse. Like, I don't, it is insane, the game of whack-a-mole. I mean, look at this, bro. Look at what's going on down here. We're gonna get a little punch in, but I just rode through here, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Forget about that, man. They're already staring me down. Let's go ahead and already got one death threat today. Let's not make another. We do want to go this way though. Let's go through here. We always go on that side. We're just gonna go down this way today. Ultra Beast got pulled, man. People say this bike is underpowered. I think it is powered. It is fully powered. Got all the juice I would want, especially for the type of riding I do. A little bit of like mixed use. Oh, it smells so, it's so strong, bro. Oh my God, bro. You'll be riding out here? I'm so sorry, folks. That was actually disgusting. I thought I was gonna throw up, 100%. I was like, it was right there. I kind of just like swallowed it back down. That's so gross. I'm so sorry, but I caught a whiff of something that just like instantly triggered my throw up sense. It happens kind of often out here, more recently than before. Oh man, damn, bro, that smell was brutal. I don't even know what the hell it was, but it did not smell good. Did not smell good. We'll catch up on this side of town next video. You go left north from here, you see some cool graffiti. I love that. More people living out. That's kind of the part of town that I said I was going to skip for today, because I mean, we've just been over there so much lately. We're going to go this way, which is a way bro, traffic stop turned into someone getting towed, it looks like, right here. Can't really tell. Looks like they got this Prius boxed up and they're going through his car. Got caught lacking in the Prius, bro. I used to own a Prius just like this. No one ever knew about it. It was just a sidecar. Just a car that was there for errands and stuff like that. Got the detective out too. Must have been, I don't know. Could have been anything. All right, so we're gonna make this right here. This is one of the craziest streets that nobody even knows about. This one's so far off the beaten path in LA that people don't really even know it exists. Never mind, it's not this one. It's, I think the one over one street that way. Okay, now we're in neighborhoods. Like, what? How is there neighborhoods right behind this super old school zoning in LA? You'll have the craziest industrial district a block away, factories, homeless everywhere. And then like a block over is like, you're in the suburbs version of LA. I don't know how I just got lost though. Like what? See, look, now like we're in factories. Like what? Hey, you see what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? We're gonna take it down this street to the right. Maybe this is the one I was thinking of. Nah, it's not, but this one's crazy too. This is genuinely not the one I was thinking of. It's just another one with the structures, bro. The structures are the biggest trip of recent. The fact that people are just, those are chickens. or roosters or both. These are someone, so I'm not gonna mess with them, of course. I mean, I never would mess with an animal anyway, but yeah. Isn't that kind of funny? Look at him go. Yeah, this is some LA stuff. If you've never been, this is a relatively common sight out here in this part of town. A rooster and some hens, chickens, I don't know what they're called. He's low-key like hiding from me, but still watching me. This is the part of LA that I come for my 4th of July live stream, which I will be doing again this year, so make sure you tune in. Got nothing to do on the 4th of July. I'll be live out here in the streets of LA, and it's always a party, to say the least. Let's go ahead and take this. No, we're not going to take this alley. It's pretty much completely blocked. Right now, we're trying to make our way to South Central. We're currently in historic South Central, but to get to regular South Central, we got to do some traveling. We got to go west. Well, we're still very high up in the numbers. You can see that street sign says 23rd. I think you can see it. I don't know. So we want to get down to like 50 or 60. Then we're going to cut west, go back north towards the city. Here's one other topic I'm going to talk about briefly here. There's e-bike news in the news. Sounds kind of redundant, but you know what I mean? There's e-bike news in the news every single day now. Not just like every other day it feels like, but every day. This might be a little topical for me because I live in SoCal, so I get fed like a lot of SoCal news. And this is also basically going on in Orange County, that part of SoCal, not necessarily LA. It's all like Huntington Beach and south from there. I don't really know that many, the names of the beach cities where this is going on, but there's a lot of bad news going on about e-bikes right now. People are like hell bent on banning them in some places. And I think Huntington Beach is one where they recently like majorly had a crackdown. Like it's like a zero tolerance policy out there right now. I just want to hear from you guys. What are your experiences where you live riding e-bikes? Are they still allowed? Are you scared riding around? Like do the cops strike fear in your soul? Or do you not care? Like, I think it's somewhere in between for a lot of people. I already gave my speech on why I ride where I ride, so there's that. I'm saying this because it's only gonna start picking up as the summer continues. Obviously, it's like, it's just getting started, I think, right now. It straight up really is. And it's gonna continue to get worse as the summer goes on as far as news. Now, I think it's like a two-part thing. The first is that the news outlets are realizing that e-bike news now gets clicks, so they're going heavier into e-bike news. And there's no shortage of it because, hey, there's so many people on e-bikes now. There's so many kids on them. They're so popular compared to even a year, 2 years, 3 years ago. They're just compounding every year. I feel like more and more kids are getting on surrons and Super 73s that are modded and Tudios and you name it. And just like, you know, the little e-motos in between the e-bikes, it doesn't matter. You have a throttle on 2 wheels. People are getting on them and they're making other people mad, right? So that's like what it boils down to. But it's gonna hit a point where it's like all the bans possible that could be done will have been done. And I think that authorities, law enforcement, like city councils, people in charge in general, and just like families that live in these places, the ones that are really upset about it, are gonna realize that the genie's already out of the bottle. Like it's gonna be nearly impossible to bring it to a full halt now because it's already done. One crazy thing I saw is that Amazon is banning the sale of e-bikes to California. I don't even know if that's fully true. It sounds kind of made up, if you ask me. I want to buy it like an e-bike on Amazon and test that just to see if it's actually true. Also, Estoril Blue E36 M3 just rolling the stop sign. Love that. So I mean, surely they're going to try and increase measures. I don't know if it's gonna end up being like a 1990s era stop and frisk. Like imagine like a reality, and this is not far-fetched if you think about it. Imagine a reality in which police see you and wherever you live on your e-bike and they have an automatic right to pull you over. And that's where it starts, right? Like they just say, all right, if you're riding an e-bike, we can pull you over, no ifs, ands, or buts. We see you, you're getting pulled over, we go from there. Then they check your license, they check your criminal history if you have one, they pull up your registration, any vehicles you own. I don't know, like that's just, if you ask me, that's a scarier reality than people running wild on e-bikes, but that's just me, right? I'm just, I don't know, that's what I think about that, folks. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, of course, but interesting times ahead. One way or the other, there's no way around it. Things are about to get interesting when it comes to e-bikes, no matter where you live. This virtually doesn't apply to people who only ride off-road. You know, if you put your bike in your truck and you go straight to the trails, you know, if we're being real, there's a lot of people that love taking these things out of their front door and riding it around. As simple and crazy as that sounds, I know, I still feel as though that is the way that many people still genuinely enjoy the re-bikes. I'm not just talking about these like surron style ones, but all of them, right? If you take that away, well, then you're just gonna have a whole lot of lawbreakers. You ask me, I don't think many people are really gonna abide by that very well, but what do I know, right? I'm just an idiot. I'm a total idiot. with a camera and a mouth that never seems to stop talking about everything, ever. Anyway, snapping back to reality, we're over here on Vernon and Main, entering South Central rapidly. I haven't been out here in a while. Ain't been out here in a long time. It's a nice day, so let's see what's going on over here. Got the music bumping. Is it Valentine's Day coming up? Why is there? I get PTSD when I see Valentine's Day stuff. My wallet starts preemptively crying. Tacos Gavilan famously won't let us through the drive-thru. You caught my second channel video. I tried to go through the drive-thru on this bike and it wouldn't register. Like they would. I don't know if they're ignoring me on purpose or if I didn't hit the wait thing to where they knew I was there. It was kind of embarrassing though. Doing full pulse through the entire city. Let's go ahead and start going this way, down to southbound into South Central. 75% battery on the Ultra B. Another super underrated feature of this bike. The range is exceptional. Gotta be careful riding around this part. People just come flying down these streets. They come flying down the turns. There's a dog right there. Good boy. Usually these overpasses are kind of wicked. Let's see how this one looks. Not too bad. If this looks bad to you, well, you ain't seen nothing, folks. If this looks bad to you, you have not seen nothing. Wait till we come over here in the summer when it's real hot and the cops have too much going on. What is this guy on? Okay, that thing's sick. I thought it was electric. That is not electric. We got a boat. What? Okay. Overpasses, check. Down to 51st. I don't know how far we're gonna go today. Probably not that far, realistically. Homeboy's just chilling. Nice, bro. Having a great day, man. Can't beat that. Beautiful sunset afternoon out here in LA. Hey, man, life could be worse. Never forget that. Life could be worse. Car got hit, looks like. Yikes. Oh boy, bro, what do we have here? I get followed. Oh my God. What? Damn. Can't spend too much time right here looking at these, but like, damn, bro. It looks like these got hit while they were parked. Damn. This is nice. Isn't this a Hellcat? I don't know. Damn, bro. That's unlucky. That is crazy. They're the same color too. What are the odds of that? Like the exact same color. This stretch right here, it's like anything goes, bro. Anything goes right here. I've seen it all. Yeah, gotta be careful riding around these parts. Look at that, Rolls Royce. Very nice. What the El Camino. Covered a nice amount of ground, got some interesting topics. Talked about things I've been meaning to say. Let's head back to the city, see what's going on out there. There's been so many stories in the news about this street right here, Figueroa. And well, I think anyone who knows my channel knows history very well. One thing y'all probably be noticing is that all the essential workers are gone. They're not actually gone. They're just way further down that way than they used to be. Prior, you used to see them, you know, kind of like all over here. That is no longer the case. I guess this whole area is just too burnt, got too hot, so they decided got to go a little further southbound. Today is not the day where we go southbound, but maybe in the near future, I don't know. Come summertime when it gets a little warmer, see what's going on. It's kind of cold right now. That's also probably has something to do with it. You know, on a nice hot day, I don't think anything's stopping them at all. If I'm being totally blunt, you'll see everything going on everywhere, but it's pretty cold today. It's like 65 degrees. Sorry. LA cold, not actually cold. It's an LA cold. Every time I say that, someone calls me out, but I was reading something recently that said that the LA cold is different than the East Coast cold. Now, I need some people to verify. Has anyone from like Wisconsin, Massachusetts, New York, visited LA when it's like cold, like a 60 degree high or 55 degree high and been like, oh, it's pretty cold. Like it's cold, like colder than what you're probably used to. I think there's something there, I don't know. I think there's some logic there. They're saying that the LA cold is different. I've been telling y'all, man, when it gets cold out here, it's brutal. It is brutal. And today is no different. If we keep going, well, we'll probably get stuck somewhere super far in the middle of nowhere and be cold as hell. So take our wins for the day and get back in one piece. Bro, how many different like ecosystems in LA did we hit in one day, bro? We went through downtown, we went through South Central, now we're in USC, which is like a party town. Like I don't even you can really see it all in like an hour out here. And then if we wanted to, it would take us another hour probably, but we could go to the west side. We can like legitimately ride to the beach and then come back and then come back, like, and do all that in one day, which is pretty wicked. Not many other places in the world you can get the variety of scenery that you get out here. Oh, another beautiful LA day in the books, folks. Remember, hicksfan.com. As of right now, 2 weeks left. Enter for a chance to win the same bike you saw me ripping all day. This thing is incredible, bro. I don't even know what else to say. Someone's gonna win it straight to their doorstep. We've had multiple people win thousands of dollars worth in e-bikes with only $10 spent. This is your sign to just get involved, just so you don't miss out. What if you never know if you don't enter. That's it, folks. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one very soon. Peace.